with rap artists, do you think that they could be better by the beats that they pick? Do you think that matters so much?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm gonna tell you that
might make their song better. It ain't gonna make them better.
I think it does make the artist better because certain people hear certain beats and it triggers certain thoughts. But for example, a lot of people fucking with this new J. Cole. A lot of people fucking with this new Logic. That shit, it's because of the beats. I look at production credits and shit like that when I'm listening to music. I like to see who are fucking with the same producers and who touching into the same sounds. A lot of Logic and a lot of J. Cole type of artists, they do their own beats.
Mm-hmm.
That's why them songs weren't as fire as they could have been. Now all these new songs that they got, they're barely credited on their own beats. Right. So now you hearing a whole new sound and you hearing them more up tempo. You hearing them sound, you hearing them rap on these trap beats and it sound way more better. And it's like, nigga, why you ain't fuck with that shit at first? I think that some of these lyrical artists, such as the Wales and the Drakes and the, all these artists, they need to start tapping into some real trap beats. Get into these sounds, get into these.
Change up how they
change up the wave a little bit, but still stay true to your message. Moving on, did you hear Offset ain't get that bitch pregnant? This is a little late, but Offset had some hoe saying that he had got her pregnant and all this bullshit. This was the bitch.
This is the same girl.
Yeah, this was the bitch, but it ended up not being his baby.
Oh,
or I guess the bitch ended up lying. Wasn't even her baby. It was her friend kid the whole time. It was some bullshit, bro. But all I know is now Cardi B and Offset can live happily ever after.
They should do anything for clout, man.
Man, that shit is hilarious. That nigga Academics was giving that bitch all the clout too. That little hoe that lied and shit. Yeah, you can.
And anybody can do that,
That bitch she got a nice little lineup of videos with Academics. That's why I don't be liking niggas like Academics when they do that. I don't appreciate that because that's handing out clout and handing out a platform for somebody who could do anything with it.
Right.
Now you got, young kids like, our young cousins and nieces and nephews or whatever. This is the bullshit that they seeing pop up on their news feed and their phone. This is what their friends are talking about. So, and it all started with a hoe getting the clout.
Gotta get that money.
2K is shitty as fuck.
Tell me something I don't know, man.
NBA 2K is trash, and it's really a disrespect to the actual game of basketball. But this Fortnite game, I'm hearing that it's good. What's your thoughts on it? Would you even fuck with it, or are you gonna give it a shot eventually?
Fortnite, me personally, I probably am not going to give Fortnite a shot. Not because I'm kind of tired of motherfuckers talking about it, but it must be something in that game that's catching whatever. Me personally, I'm not gonna fuck with it because I'm about a bag, and I'm trying to get a bag. I'm trying to meet the motherfuckers that made Fortnite. I'm trying to get some of that cheddar. I'm trying to be on it.
I'm trying to meet the motherfuckers that made 2K so that I could teach these niggas what the fuck they ain't paying attention to in basketball to equip that shit in games and just
Oh, it's not as far as 2K. 2K is not a real video game or not a real life game. It's a superpower game. The way I look at it, all of this giving niggas badges to do shit. That ain't real life. We ain't got badges in real life. Oh, I got a shooting badge. I can shoot from half court. That shit's not real life. Get into real basketball. You got motherfuckers on here playing this game just to get badges so they can use that punk ass superpower in the game, and it's not basketball anymore. You can't defend that shit. It's not real. That's why I don't fuck with it.
You fuck with Bryson Tiller?
Yeah.
You heard that his last album, True to Self, that he released about a year ago?
Not too hip.
It was the CD that he dropped after the big one.
Okay.
Damn, what's his name?
I don't know the names of them. Of his CDs. I've heard his music. His latest shit I haven't heard because he's been kind of quiet to me. seemed like.
Trap Soul.
Trap Soul.
Trap Soul is his first album. After Trap Soul, he dropped a CD called True to Self, and he basically was saying how it didn't have that good feel and shit. It sounded like recycled songs that was left over from the Trap Soul shit that he just released and tried to do over. But he blames depression on it. He was depressed and all this shit, and he comes off like somebody who's depressed and goes through certain things.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of people out there who goes through depression and goes through things, and hey, all I could say is find something in life that make you keep on wanting to go. It's something in life that God puts in everybody's life for them to keep on fighting through any depression or any negative spirits. Keep on fighting through it and try to stay positive. Back on the basketball note, which might sound like, hey, how you go from talking positive to you getting ready to shit on CP3. CP3 is not liked by his teammates. And with him getting his hands smacked, him going through all the bullshit with the tunnel shit and Clippers and all that dumbass shit, all the tension that's always left over with how he deal with motherfuckers, Kenyon Martin was spitting some facts on CP3 and was saying how people don't trust him. You know, NBA players don't trust him. They think that he has his own agenda for himself, where it's somewhere later down the line it's gonna only benefit him. He is a snake. He'll do some sneaky shit just for himself. That's the agenda. And when he said that, I thought, damn, that's Kenyon Martin. That's an OG right there, and I take his word serious. He said he played with about 7 Hall of Famers tops, and he said out of all of those, CP3 will be the least liked. That right there is the exact reason why I think Golden State could possibly sweep them.
Ooh, I don't know about no sweep, man. I don't know about no broomsticks, man.
Hey, when it come down to you being liked, when bad plays are, when you not clicking and shit ain't going your way, your character is on the line. Your character it's not really a situation where you realize it. It's more so like, damn, my character just ended up on the line just by default. This nigga gonna be an asshole by default. He's gonna be a fucking dickhead to these niggas by default. When Harden doing dumb shit that looks soft, he gonna call that shit out. He ain't gonna call out the bullshit he on. And then so hard, you know, like that. I think all of this shit gonna come down to why hasn't he already got a ring?
Oh yeah.
You know, and why hasn't he already led himself past? Like, why hasn't he already been to the conference finals? Why is this his first time? People gonna start realizing all them answers and how serious it is now, and how much niggas like him as a vet can only be so strong as a leader. Because you ain't even, if you're trying to lead so strong, then your vet ain't, you know, the shit that you a vet on don't even matter, you know. But
yeah,
niggas like him is gonna have a hard fall. It's gonna be sad, but one thing about him is he haven't displayed any weaknesses through basketball eye tests. Watching him, he hasn't displayed weaknesses. Harden has. In the last couple of games, I feel like that's why a lot of people switching up their topics on who gonna win, and they saying how they gonna win, and saying, oh, I thought it was a good series, but now I think it's them in 5, and you know, I don't think that they fucking with them, but I'm saying it could possibly be a sweep. I'm not saying it's gonna be a sweep. I'm saying shit like this makes it where, damn, these niggas could really get swept because they character could get cracked so easy.
Yeah.
Moving on. I want to end it with this. Ben Simmons is trash. He's garbage. Should nobody compliment him further than saying he's a good passer?
Yeah.
Stop the comparisons. Stop it all.
There's no reason to compare.
You're not a rookie.
No.
Shouldn't be thrown in the rookie comparisons. You know what's funny about him that I have to add? Him being a last year's rookie and being optional for rookie of the year is fucking up all these dumbass analysts, but it's exposing them. You know how many dumbass ESPN analysts have said, oh, well, my top rookies drafted from this year is Ben Simmons. Dumbass. Yeah. He wasn't drafted this year. Which is the whole point of him not being a rookie.
Right.
You know, so him being around all this equipment for an extra year ain't do shit but make him stronger. But I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm probably going to be the first to say it, and you're going to hear a lot of people say it maybe later if this shit don't work. They should trade Ben Simmons. They need to trade Ben Simmons somewhere because they already have a center. They don't need another one.
Think he play like a center?
He's a fucking center. I could show you a shot chart where he ain't shoot nowhere.
He only shoot center shots.
He only shot inside the square.
Yeah.
Only inside the square. He ain't shoot nowhere else.
He don't know what hand to shoot with.
That too. Most centers don't. You know, just name some more center shit. He ain't nothing but a shorter Jokic. But of course more flashy and shit, you know, better than Jokic as far as just putting the ball on the ground, but that nigga can't even shoot. Jokic just shoot.
Yeah.
You know, man, it's they need to trade him. They need to trade him so they could. It's just like when they say, "Oh, well, we already got a center, so we gonna trade Nerlens Noel. We already got a center, so we gonna trade Jahlil Okafor."
They did have like 4 or 5 centers.
Exactly, and now they got another one. And Okafor probably would have worked better alongside Embiid than this nigga.
Could have been something like the Pelicans.
Could have been a nice little duo. Yeah. And a nigga like him end up on the Warriors, they gonna be all, oh, damn, why he go there? But ain't none of y'all other 29 teams was on him. Right. You know, it's real funny. He need to go ahead and get traded, and I'm a basically just end it off on that note. Rookie of the year should have been Donovan Mitchell. Coach of the year should have been Brad Stevens.
I was about to say give it to Brad, and yeah, it's got to be Brad.
You got anything to exit out, man?
Oh no, man. I think we hit it all.
Hit it all, man. Y'all have a good one. Get ready for this real finals. I honestly, I'm still more excited for the actual finals. I want to top that off by saying that I'm more excited for the actual finals than this conference final shit. Why? Because I got more faith in whoever come out the East than this team right here. But that's just me. That's just me, and that's just my opinion. But hey, maybe they could prove me wrong. But
they might, man. They might.
We'll see, man. Stay tuned to the next episode. This is No Worries, the podcast, and we are out.